Hey friends, I wanted to hop on here and just share with you something that has been on my mind and heart the last few days. And if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, no problem. This isn't really something I want to debate or get into. I just felt like this message needed to be shared with those who needed it. So my name is Alicia Stephens. I have been a holistic health practitioner and health and nutrition coach for the last 7 years. And I have seen such a difference in my family's life over the last 7 years since integrating so many simple yet super effective tools, tips, foods, products, and that's what I do in my life. And yet, here we are today in 2020, fast forward 7 years later, and I have never seen so many people not feeling confident or equipped in their health and wellness. And it's a little heartbreaking. And I know it's scary because there are things that are so many unknowns that we don't know about. But it's just really been heavy on my heart to share that our country is starting to open back up and things are coming back to life and back together. And even though it's scary, I feel like we've lost touch with that almost baseline and understanding that our bodies are really amazing and they were intended to have strong immune systems and fight off illnesses and run like you couldn't imagine. And yet here we are in 2020 and we're scared. We're scared of each other. And we want to send children back to school with masks on and plexiglass up and have them separated from being able to play with each other. And talks about, things can't get back to normal until there's a vaccine. And I'm not here to debate you on any of those things. If you find that those things make you feel safe, that's okay. That's your right. But for a lot of us, that doesn't make us feel safe. For a lot of us, that makes us feel fearful, and it makes me feel like we really don't have confidence in what our amazing bodies can do. And so I wanted to just gently remind those who needed to hear this message that there are a few things and there are a few tools that you can integrate in your everyday to build up that immune system and to keep your body operating strong. And so you don't have to live in that fear. And so maybe you have a piece of paper or notepad, maybe you have your phone out. Just type these few things into your phone, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about them. The first one is eating right. The second one is moving your body. The third is sleep and stress management, which is hugely, hugely important because this can reset everything if you're not doing the rest right. Toxic load reduction, just taking care of yourself, being proactive with taking care of yourself, listening to your body, and proactive medical care. And in that order, starting with the number one, eating right, that's the order of importance in taking care of your body, you guys. So while masks may do their thing and social distancing may do their thing, or even, vaccines, if you feel that those are a safe thing for your family, great. Let that be a layer into that. But that is not the only layer. So let us not forget that nutrition is absolutely the foundation to your health, you guys. It is everything. Eating right is what is going to allow these oils to work better. It's going to allow your body to operate better, to get in and promote the cellular health that your body needs to thrive off of. This is so key. And, I enjoy the occasional junk food, and I love to be able to, let loose sometimes when it comes to food, but my baseline is solid. And since I have gotten my baseline solid about 8-9 years ago, my body has run so much better. Now, is it perfect? No. Do things happen? Yes. There are some things that are inevitable, but I can fight things off. I can think better. I don't have the digestion issues that I used to have. I don't get run down. I don't get the strep throat and the sinus infections that I got every year, every single year for 20 something years. It is so important that you understand that nutrition is the foundation for everything. Getting your fruits and vegetables in, getting your antioxidants in, getting your minerals in, and just eating a good base of healthy carbohydrates and good fats and proteins. If you are someone who struggles in this, and if you are someone who feels like you just don't have a good baseline in this, let me share with you that this product, and I'm not trying to sell you guys on this, this is what I use for those in my family who have holes in their nutrition, that are super picky eaters, that don't want to always eat the things that mom's eats. I mean, look, I'm drinking this giant celery juice right now. Do you think my kids want to do that? No. So this is where we fill in with that. And so if you are someone who struggles with it, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, especially the Microplex VMZ, this has so many whole food vitamins. It's got kale, it's got broccoli, it's got kelp, it's got Brussels sprouts, it's got cabbage, it's got spinach. It's got so many great things that you don't even know that you're getting in and are so important for your body. So eating right is essential. So maybe you're worried about how to get your kiddo's immune system strong to go back to school, or it's going back to the office, or whatever it is. I challenge you to reevaluate how well their diet is and if they're getting in what they need nutritionally. The second thing will be short and sweet, but it's movement. Moving your body often. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go do CrossFit. This doesn't mean that you have to go run miles. This is simply getting your body moving, especially in a time where we have been quarantined. I cannot stress to you how important it is that your body is actually moving around and can circulate the blood and get the waste out. It's essential. So if you think that going to work 10 hours a day and then coming home and sitting on the couch is a healthy lifestyle, even though you're eating right, you're fooling yourself. We have to move our bodies. And a bonus to that right now is it's beautiful outside. And so it's a matter of just getting up off your butt, stepping outside, walking, and getting some sunshine, some natural vitamin D, and it will not only do your body good, and it'll get it operating and functioning better, but it'll do your mental health good as well. Now, the third thing is a huge one, because as I said before, it will reset everything in your health if you're not doing this. So it's your sleep and your stress management. Now, sleep, we have some things that can help us with sleep, right? We have some tools here in doTERRA. I personally use Copaiba soft gels and starting to use Serenity soft gels again. I was going back and forth on that with Neroli. But I know that when I am not getting the proper rest that my body needs, and it's really hard to do sometimes because I'm up several times a night looking at blood sugars and alarms, and I'm not saying feel sorry for me, but it's a challenge for me as a mother of a type 1 diabetic. But I know that I need to get my body right back to sleep, and I need to be able to get that proper rest to be able to function. Otherwise, your body cannot regenerate, your body cannot detox properly, your body cannot heal. So don't skip out on the importance of sleep. Don't stay up late looking on social media and wasting, your time looking at other things that aren't important. Your body needs the rest. The other piece of this is stress management, and this is easier said than done. I know this, you guys. But you can eat right, you can move your body, you can detox. But if you are in a constant state of stress, your cells and every part of your being knows that you are stressed. And guess what happens? Your immune system breaks down. And so we're so scared right now, and then we're telling our kids that we're scared, and we're screaming at our kids to stay away from each other, and we're doing all these things, and we're instilling fear and stress into their little bodies. And guess what that does to the immune system? If we are constantly in that state of fear and panic and worry that our bodies cannot fight off things, guess what happens? We will get sick. We will break down easier. Think about the times that you have been sick. Think about the times where you've gotten really, really laid out for a week or two, maybe got the flu. Were you in a state of stress? Were you go, go, go and worried and doing a million things? I bet you the answer is yes. We have to manage our stresses better. So again, how do we do that? It's making sure we get the nutrition that our body needs. It's making sure we're moving our body. It's making sure that we are sleeping properly. And if we have those stresses and those worries, it's okay. Acknowledge them, but do something proactive about them. We have an amazing line of Adaptive. This is specifically for a stressed state, body and mind. Use this, you guys. These are amazing tools. Now, this isn't going to heal you, but this is going to allow your body to relax and to feel better so that then you can start to integrate other tools. Whether that be, maybe it's talking to a therapist or getting outside and socializing again, or maybe it's reading a book or doing some sort of self-help. We have to manage our stresses. This is so important because our body understands when we are in that state, it will behave in that state. And so we have to be really, really cautious about this, you guys, and make sure that we are on top of this every single day. Because I can tell you what, it's gonna be stressful. There are things happening that are stressful and nerve-wracking, but if we can stay on top of it and we can start integrating these tools, I promise you guys, your body will not let you down. The last two are self-care and proactive medical care. And self-care can range from so many things. And the best way that I can describe for you to really make sure that you are on top of this is by listening to your body. If something hurts, don't ignore it. If you are feeling run down, don't ignore it. Any little signal your body gives you, you want to pay attention to it. Now, God gifted me with a body that's super, super sensitive, and so I think that's part of why I've been able to stay well since I've gotten my body cleaner, is that I'm really in tune with it. I know when I'm run down, whether it be emotionally drained or physically drained or something's happening, I get little signals and I pay attention to them and I jump on top of them right away. I do not ignore them. So whether that be a detox bath or if my throat's feeling sore, getting oils on top of them, whether it be, just go outside and lay in the sun for a half an hour, or, I need to go to bed at 8:00 tonight. I listen to those things and I don't let them pile up because that is how our body gets run down and sick. We have to pay attention to them. We have to make our bodies a priority in self-care. It's not a job. It's honestly a blessing to be able to take care of the body that you've been given and allow it to run as the amazing machine Ferrari that it is. So don't look at it as a task. Look at it as a gift that you have been given. And the last one is proactive medical care. And I love our doctors. I love our nurses. I love our chiropractors. I love what we have as far as modern medicine. It is there for us, and it is so essential. My daughter wouldn't be alive without it, okay? I don't want to discount the importance of medical care. But guys, it's not all. These doctors and nurses, they want you to take care of yourself. They want you to lose that weight and reduce those toxins and not be stressed out. They are overwhelmed by the amount of people who need their help. And yeah, there's a small percentage that probably thrive off it. This is not what this call is about, so I'm not going to go into that. But guys, our doctors and nurses are there to help us fix when there's something wrong, there's an emergency, when we need to check in with our body, when we need to run labs. But don't wait for them to tell you to eat right. Don't wait for them to have to prescribe you 3 different things to be able to function. I'm telling you guys, if you can integrate these 6 things and detox your body on a regular basis, I may have skimmed over that one. If I did, I'm sorry. But these things will help you. They will absolutely help you, but you cannot have one without the other. And so as we go back into whatever the new sense of normal is, I want you guys to feel confident. I want you to feel equipped It's not just about essential oils or doTERRA or anything like that. This is about you and the body and the gift that you have been given, and having confidence in it and believing in it, and not allowing fear to set in and rule everything in your life. So use these tools, you guys, and use what you have at home in your oils. Use them every day. Use them in some way. Bathe in them. Put them on your feet. Get them on your spine. Give your loved one a massage with them. They are amazing tools to keep your cells happy, healthy, to allow your body to let go of waste and toxins. And when you integrate these other things that I talked about, your health and wellness will change. It may not change overnight, but it will change. You will peel back layers to a whole new, healthier you. So that's all I have, you guys. I hope this hits home for some of you, maybe as a reminder of how amazing you really can feel, and how we can't let fear or stress or these things rule us. It is time for us to rise up and stand strong together. Love you guys.